welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the Look for Less challenge. I was super excited that today I was able to co-host with YAMI in doing the March Look for Less challenge. And if you don't know what it is, it's where you find something that is like really expensive and then you try to recreate it for way less. I'm going to get started and I'm going to show you guys what I came up with. I was really excited because everything I bought was from the Dollar Tree. So you can buy it from the Dollar Tree, you can buy it from the Dollar Tree, anybody can buy everything that I got from the Dollar Tree, and it's only going to be $3 to make. So this is what I decided to recreate. It is this really pretty like wood wall art. It says home on it with this windmill, and I absolutely think this is super cute, and this was $70 from Bed Bath & Beyond. So what you're gonna need is just a piece of foam board and two, not 3 boxes, you'll just need 2 of these little Jenga blocks from the Dollar Tree, and then I took this Waverly antique wax and I just added a little bit of water to it just so I could make a nice stain, and then I'm going to paint every single one of these Jenga blocks, which took, telling you, forever. But then I just took my foam board and I wanted the back of it to look like the shiplap, like the picture, so that is where I started, and then I did have to cut some of this off, so this sign ended up being a 24 by 18, and I was totally okay with that. I did want it a little bit bigger, but that's not how it worked. And then I just got these letters printed from a website. I cannot remember exactly what the website is, but I found it on Pinterest, and I will leave the link in the description box below so you can do this as well. And then I just took Mod Podge and I just Mod Podge these letters right to the foam board. I thought that would be way easier than having to trace, and I just like saved myself a step, so I thought that was just pure genius to me. But yeah, so anyways, and then I just put the H and the M and the E, and I made sure they lined up really nicely together, and then I just painted them in the Elephant Chalk Paint by Waverly. And yeah, that was, I thought was like super easy, and it was like my own little stencil, and it covered really well, although I did do like 2 and then like 3 coats on some parts of it. But I love how this turned out. I thought this was so easy to start doing, and yeah, that's just where I'm going with this right now.
You keep him busy, always things to do. Our situation still undecided. None of us knows what we want to do.
Then I decided to mix this outrageous orange and nutmeg brown. It's just acrylic paint from the Dollar Tree. Why am I like so obsessed with the Dollar Tree? It's from Walmart. Obviously, everybody knows you can get it there. But I wanted to give it like a little rusty texture, or like a rusty color. So that's what I came up with. It almost looks like, I don't know, it looks really gross, but this is the way I wanted it, and this is the way I thought that the picture looked, like the sign looked, from Bed Bath & Beyond. And I was like so excited that this actually kind of turned out. Like, I'm pretty happy with the turnout of this. But I honestly just took a ton of paint and just mixed it all together and just threw it on. And like, I'm not a professional painter by all means, so like, I don't know if this is the right way or the wrong way, but this is the Waverly Chalk Paint and Plaster is what I'm using, and I'm just throwing a bunch of this on, and it dried really cool. I love how it dried. So that's all I'm doing, is just like throwing a bunch of this color around. And then now I'm going to be making the windmill part. So I needed a little circle, so I used the top of the paint for that. And then I totally freehanded this. You could definitely use a ruler to make it a little more neater. I had erased like 1,000,000 times, but I thought that I might as well just freehand it and see what I could come up with. And I was pretty happy with the outcome of it. Like I said, definitely maybe should have used a ruler, but I didn't.
It happened last week when I stopped by your place. My hands were shaking when I rang your bell.
And then once I was finished drawing, I just took the Elephant Paint in by Waverly again, and then I just painted this, and then it did look like a little rusty, so I did use that brown and orange mix after the gray dried, and I just put that right on the top.
And out of all the things we thought could happen, we ended up naked in your bed. If you show me this, I'll give you that. Everything we ever wanted, and this, for what it's worth, give it a try. But if we stay like this, then you know what?
And then once the sign was completely done, I went back to my Jenga blocks and I started hot gluing them together to make a really long, but they're so uneven, and like the foam board was kind of like pushing outwards, or it was like kind of bending, so this wasn't working to my favor. So I ended up using the couple pieces that I had hot glue together, and then I ended up just putting one by one along here to make a frame. I know the one at Bed Bath & Beyond did not have a frame, but I thought this looked kind of tacky not having one, just because it was foam board. It's not a piece of wood, but that is what I did. So like I said, I just did one by one and just lined them up as best as I possibly could. And that is it, you guys. That's all I did. I just hot glued them one by one to make a sign. And then I did have to have my husband help me cut the little end pieces because this wasn't like super flush with the Jenga blocks. So I did need like smaller pieces. So if you have like a little hacksaw, maybe you could cut these. I know a lot of people use the ones from the Dollar Tree and they say they weren't good, but I didn't want to get my finger cut off. So I was just leaving it to my husband to see if he could get his finger cut off, which he didn't, but you know, anyways, that's what he did for me, and that's how I finished this. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this fun little DIY, and I absolutely love this Look for Less challenge. It is so fun, and I cannot wait to see what everybody comes up with. But if you guys liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you guys are new to my channel, I would love if you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!
But I don't wanna seize the moment, so let's, for what it's worth, give it a try. We can